All right, good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, February 22nd, and we got some severe weather to talk about for this evening. And then we're possibly going to have a major severe weather outbreak next week as we cool down a little bit the rest of this week and then start warming up this weekend and get really warm by Tuesday before a big cold front starts plowing through the area. And we're going to have all modes of severe weather possible next week. If you can hear me okay, please comment in the comments. Leave a comment saying you can hear me, and please comment where you're from. That'd be great. And then hit that thumbs up, and then we'll get started here shortly. All right, good Thursday evening, everyone. If you can hear me, please comment where you're from. Hit that thumbs up button, that like button as well, and share this with your friends and family. We're going to go over severe weather for this evening. We've had multiple hail reports through parts of Arkansas. We've had hail being measured uh, by a yardstick by one person. There was 6 to 8 inch piles of pea-sized hail around parts of Arkansas this evening. And this severe weather, this marginal risk, is basically for parts of central Arkansas, most of eastern Arkansas as well, the Boot Heel of Missouri, western parts of Tennessee, northern half of Mississippi, and then far west, northwestern parts of Alabama. Okay. So we have storms ongoing right now. We had a few severe thunderstorm warnings here and there, but we've had a lot of hail reports so far this evening. Okay. So strong thunderstorms will continue to overspread parts of the mid south this evening and into tonight, and pose the risk for some severe hail across the area and some damaging wind gusts as well. Okay, so another thing we're going to go over tonight too is some severe weather awareness kind of things, because we need to brush up on that as we get into next week, because there could be a possibility of a severe weather outbreak as we basically have the warm spring air mass that's going to be coming into the region early next week with 70s, 80s, and possibly some 90s in far south Texas, with humidity really coming in. The Gulf's going to be wide open, and humidity is going to be flooding up into the south as well ahead of this trough ejection coming out, and a very, very strong cold front coming down as well. We could have 50 to 60 temperature degree differences. For example, there could be parts of Arkansas right around 80, and you go up into Kansas, it could be right around the lower 20s. That's the difference in the air masses, and when those two collide, that usually means there's going to be trouble. All right, so let's brush up on a few severe weather guidelines here, awareness, and go from there. All right, we all know the Storm Prediction Center. They come out with the risk categories as we get close to the event. Like tonight, there's that green area, the darker green area, which means a level 1 risk. It's a marginal risk. So isolated severe thunderstorms are possible. They could be limited in duration or coverage or intensity. If we get a little bit lower here, let's start out with the lighter greens. Basically, just general thunderstorms. There's really no severe thunderstorms expected. There could be lightning, some flooding threats exist with all thunderstorms. But like I said, tonight, across parts of Arkansas into Mississippi and parts of Tennessee, there is a level 1 risk, marginal risk. Like I said, isolated severe thunderstorms possible, limited in duration and or coverage and or intensity. Now we get up towards a level 2, slight risk. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible. They could be short-lived or not really widespread. Isolated intense storms could be possible in the slight risk areas. So this is straight from the Storm Prediction Center regarding these category risks. So level 3 risk, enhanced. Numerous severe storms possible, more persistent and more widespread, and there are a few very intense storms with enhanced. Level 4, moderate. Widespread severe thunderstorms likely, long-lived, widespread, and very intense storms as well. Then we get into the level 5 risk. High risk, widespread severe storms expected, long-lived, very widespread, and particularly intense severe thunderstorms. Okay, so National Weather Service defines a severe thunderstorm as measured with wind gusts to at least 58 miles per hour or greater, hail to at least 1 inch in diameter, and of course a tornado. So all thunderstorm categories imply lightning and the potential for flooding. Categories are also tied to the probability of a severe weather event within 25 miles of any given location. Okay, if you're in this color coded risk category. All right. All right, let's go over, basically, we're going to go over tornadoes here. Tornado terminology. I heard over the past week that a tornado watch means you go outside and actually watch for the tornado. And the warning means, well, there's going to be a tornado coming. Well, that is really not the case. So let's go over this. So when a tornado watch is issued for your area, weather conditions could lead to the formation of severe storms and tornado. Basically, you need to be prepared. Okay. So know your safe spot, basically safe location in case a tornado comes into your area. Be ready to act quickly if a warning is issued or you suspect a tornado is approaching. So basically, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes in your area, and you need to stay weather aware. Okay. When a tornado warning is issued for your county or area, A tornado, which means a tornado has been spotted or indicated by radar, meaning a tornado is occurring or expected soon. This is when you have to take action. There is immediate danger to life and property. Immediately seek refuge in the safest location possible. Okay? So, the worst possible thing, tornado emergency. Okay, we don't want to see any of these, but tornado emergency is an exceedingly rare situation with a severe threat to human life and catastrophic damage to a confirmed violent tornado that is on the ground. This means you have to take action. There's immediate danger to your life and property, so you immediately need to seek refuge in the safest location possible. Okay, and we're going to go over that here in just a minute. All right, here is another graphic. Okay, this is regarding tornado and severe thunderstorm watches. We'll go over this again because it's a little bit like we just covered. So, watches, any watch, okay, conditions are favorable or expected, but not occurring or imminent. Okay, let me say that again. Watches, when there is a tornado watch or a severe thunderstorm watch issued, conditions are favorable or expected, but not occurring or imminent. Okay. So, like I said, tornado watches, when one's issued, atmospheric conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes. Okay. Severe thunderstorm watches, atmospheric conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms with at least 1-inch diameter hail and or 58-mile-per-hour winds or greater. Okay. So, warnings. When there is a warning issued, means conditions are occurring or imminent. Okay, tornado warning. Severe thunderstorm has developed and has either produced a tornado or has a radar signature that's conductive for one to develop. This means you have to take action and get to your safe spot. Okay, and we're going to go over that here in just a second, where to go. Severe thunderstorm warnings. Severe thunderstorm warning. Severe thunderstorm has developed, capable of producing at least 1-inch diameter hail or greater, and or 58-mile-per-hour winds or greater within these storms. So, watches means conditions are favorable or expected. They are not occurring or imminent. Okay, just basically you need to stay weather aware. Know that the conditions are favorable for these two things to happen. Okay. Now, when a warning is issued, conditions are occurring or imminent. Okay, those are the differences between the watches and warnings. Okay. All right. By the way, all these slides are from NOAA. So all your National Weather Services have all these slides. They usually send them out from time to time. But we need to, like I said, we need to brush up on all this terminology, because we're getting right into severe weather season, and next week could be a severe weather outbreak across parts of the area. So, when nowhere to go when sheltering from a tornado. Okay, if you have a 2-story house or an attic or anything else, top floor rooms do not protect you at all. That when there's a damaging tornado, usually the first to go is either your outside walls, windows, or your roof. Okay. So next floor, basically the ground level here. Exterior rooms and rooms with windows do not protect you. You need to be in the inner part of your structure, away from any windows or exterior walls. Get as many walls between you and the outside of the house as possible. Okay. So if you have an interior room, you have no windows, anything like a bathroom, get into that bathtub, get a mattress, get stuff to protect your head. A lot of kids have, baseball gear. Put a baseball helmet on. You just never know. If a tornado hits your house, there can be tons of flying debris. Also, another thing, a lot of people don't mention this, but if there's a tornado warning in your area, make sure you are dressed, okay, and have shoes on when this happens, even if you're in your house, because if something happens and you have to basically claw your way out of your house through the rubble and debris, there's going to be nails, there's going to be, wood, all kinds of obstacles that could go through your foot. So if you have shoes on, it's better. It'll be better for you to try to get out after a storm comes in. So if you're at the ground level, first story in your house, interior part of your house, preferably in a bathroom that has no windows, it must be an interior part of your house. Okay. Said if you have no basement, move to an interior room with no windows. All right. If you have a basement, this is the best place for you to be. Okay. When there's a tornado warning, quickly move to your basement. And bring your emergency supply kit. And I'll show you emergency supply kit here in just a second. Any place in your basement is safe. It's below ground. Now, if you have a walkout basement, you need to get away from the windows, from the outside, and get towards the interior part of the basement. Okay, get yourself away from the outside windows. Move yourself inward, away from that outside. Okay, so get you far enough underground as possible. All right, so if you want to try to go outside, no place outside is safe from a tornado. That's just basically that's a basically no brainer with there. No place outside is safe from a tornado. Okay, so like I said, if you have any questions regarding this, you can always direct message me. I can help you try to get you better prepared as well, because we do not want we want you to basically spread the word on this video, because we are brushing up on all the safety tips. Now I know severe weather is not that popular. You want to hear about snow and all that other stuff, but this is life threatening weather that you need to pay attention to. Another thing, you need to know where you live, need to know what county you're in, what's your county name, how can you find that on a map? Okay, you need to brush up on that too, because when, let's say I go live with some severe weather stuff, I can't cover little tiny towns here and there. You need to know where your county's at, so you can quickly identify it and know what to do and get your family safe. Okay. Alrighty, supporters. And if you're not a supporter, you can join. It's $4.99 a month. You can get locked in on our current rate before it goes up in June. Okay, so you become a supporter, you're locked in at $4.99 for as long as you're a supporter. And starting June 1st, our prices will unfortunately be going up. So you can get locked in on the current rate if you become a supporter. And we're giving away Midland Weather Radios. It's basically having a tornado siren inside your house. This has battery backup. Okay. Midland NOAA Weather Radio. You can assign it just for your county. And basically, it'll wait. If the power goes out and you get a tornado warning, this thing will wake you up. I believe it emits a 90 decibel alarm. It will wake you up. So this is a great tool to have during severe weather. And you can program it for only severe warnings, tornado warnings, stuff like that, so it doesn't go off all the time. But this is a great tool to have, because you never know when the power is going to go out, and then you need to have a way to get warnings, watches, and warnings. And this is a great tool to do that. We're going to give these away. We're going to give these away every weekend in March to our supporters. Just basically, this is supporter appreciation giveaway for the month of March. Like I said, you can come over there and join before the prices go up and get locked in our current rate, $4.99 a month, before our prices go up in June. Okay, so if you don't want to join, I understand, but there's a Midland Weather Radio. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at any of possibly your hardware stores. You can get them online, Amazon. Usually run about $30 to $45. This depends on the site, of course. But Midland NOAA Weather Radios is a must-have for you and your family, keep you guys safe. Alrighty, let's get into next week. We are talking Tuesday here. Tuesday, February 27th. We have medium range models continue to show a powerful mid to upper level trough ejecting into the central United States by late Tuesday. into Wednesday. Okay. All modes of severe weather will be possible across this yellow area. Basically, we already have a slight risk area out for next Tuesday across this area. It's going to be 21 million people under the gun Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, more likely here. So Chicago, Tulsa, St. Louis, Little Rock, like I said, St. Louis, over towards Burlington, Iowa, Springfield, Missouri, West Plains, Rolla, Mountain Home, Little Rock, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, over to Tulsa. Just a few cities here across the area for Tuesday afternoon. This is the current timing, Tuesday afternoon into the night and then into Wednesday. And let's go over the Wednesday as of already. We go into Wednesday. This will be a Tuesday night into Wednesday event. And then look at this. We have most of basically southern Indiana, southwestern Ohio, most of Kentucky, Tennessee, northwestern Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, northeastern parts of Louisiana, up into most of eastern Arkansas and southeastern Missouri. So Indianapolis, Columbus, Ohio, Memphis, Nashville, St. Louis, down to Jonesboro, Little Rock, Cape Girardeau, down to Monroe, Louisiana, over towards Jackson, Mississippi, Birmingham, just northwest of Atlanta, and most of Tennessee, like I said, and Kentucky, even. So all modes of severe weather will be possible. Large hail, damaging straight line winds, and tornadoes is all going to be possible as we go into Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday next week. All right. So we're going to have we have a few days. This is why I wanted to brush up on our severe weather terminology and know where to go. Have a plan in place. You have this weekend to talk with your family, show them where you guys need to go during a tornado. Okay. This is very important to have a plan in place already in case something happens. Sometimes if you're away from the house, your family don't know exactly what to do. This is a good tool. This is a good way to brush up on everything this weekend and get your family all on the same page so we can keep them safe across the area. Okay. So we will have more continuing as we go throughout the weekend, and we will keep you up to date here to keep you safe and keep you ahead of any storm. Okay. Have a great evening, everyone. Stay safe. There is some severe weather ongoing tonight, mostly into Arkansas, Tennessee, and parts of Mississippi. Large hail is a good possibility for tonight into early in the morning on Friday. Okay. And then we have a big severe weather outbreak possibly into Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So, like I said, I can't reiterate this enough. Spend this weekend, take a few minutes out of your weekend and get your family together. And basically, you need to figure out where you're going to go during if there is a tornado or a bad severe weather coming into your area. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your trust. And thank you so much for our supporters for keeping our channel going here